Morning folks, how are we doing? Back here again with Amberlynn Reed. This one is called Therapy Goals Clean With Me, My Food Then versus Now, and Insane P.O. Box Gift Vlog. So excited, can't wait. The biggest problem this is going to have for me is the therapy goals thing, because this is like, obviously, my last video, it's going to be like a direct continuation on from the last one, you know, where she was just like rambling incoherently about nothing for ages, and then just suddenly ended the video just like this nanosecond her sentence was finished about like her lipstick, she just suddenly cut. I was just end to be continued because she's clickbaiting us all. So yeah, let's just get straight into this, guys. It's 17 minutes long. Don't want to fanny around too much.
Let's talk about therapy. So let's get into it. So today is actually my first therapy.
Are we doing like a narrative flashback here? What? Are we just seriously doing like a full like minute-long flashback to the last video? What is this? It's like seriously like an anime, like shonen anime, like a flashback. On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z. It's like, what the fuck?
Appointment out of 12. You know, as I get older, and the more that I
What is
do
this?
therapy, the more that I realize that like I need to take more.
She's really trying to make this seem as like dramatic as possible with the flashback, and she's picking like her impressive lines. I'm glad though she was able to condense her like 15-minute long rambling video down into like 50 seconds. I'm just gonna skip it because we've already seen it. Now we're all caught up. Oh my god, she actually was doing it like it was an anime flashback. It's kind of weird, kind of cringe, if I'm being honest. Like it's a flashback to like the last video. It's not like she was like, do you remember 6 months ago, guys, when I was talking about this? And then she shows it for like evidence that she was talking about it 6 months ago, or to like refresh someone's memory. It's like, do you remember like a day ago I said this? Yeah, let's watch it again. It's like, please don't.
Say hello. Hello guys. So welcome to a new video.
Hello. Sorry, my hello there probably sounded so sad because I was gonna be like, because of that flashback thing, I'm already like, this whole thing is just lame. This whole thing's lame because of the flashback, because she's trying to take it so seriously. So yes, I'll try and I'll perk up. Hi Amber, let's go. Rarity's still cute.
I had just had my first appointment with my, I don't know if I should call him my therapist or my psychologist.
Okay.
It is a guy.
So, like I said so, and I realized that she doesn't like men. I think she's talked about how she doesn't like her therapist being guys before. And I know it was like someone corrected me and said like psychologists can do therapy, which I get that. I probably just worded it really stupidly, like, because it all falls under like the bracket of therapy. That's why I find it so weird if she's like, I don't know, should I call him my therapist or psychologist? It's like aren't they different though? Like isn't like a therapist like the really low level, like they can't actually do diagnosis, while psychologists can do diagnosis. I think that's my memory. I haven't been involved in anything like that in a very, very long time. So I don't know. Shouldn't you know? It's like if you're seeing like a doctor and a nurse in a hospital, and it's just like your doctor comes in, gives you all this information, goes like, well, my doctor came. Well, doctor, maybe I should call them nurse. I don't know. It's like, maybe just call them what they are.
So that's new for me, but you know what? We're gonna embrace it. And so far, I like it. I did cry.
Wow, surprising.
Did good on my makeup though. Like, it's not too smeary.
Yeah, it's almost like you didn't really cry or anything like that. I'm sorry, guys. I probably should stop being so negative on this. So we all know my opinion. I think like everything is nonsense. Like everything she's saying here is made up. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. I do not believe her. I don't even believe like she is currently seeing like a new therapist, psychologist, whatever. I just don't, because she's lied so many times before, and she's so all over the place with the storyline. So yeah, I'll try and not keep hammering that point in though.
Love this mascara. It's so good. But I just wanted to like.
What are you doing? Hi, Squeaker. Squeaker attacked again. I nearly took out my microphone. God damn it, Squeaker. Squeaker came in here for much needed jovial sentiment, so I can try and feel a little bit happy about this video.
Appointment, because it is through, it's online, obviously, because telehealth, ever since like COVID and all that, like that's just like the main thing now that people do.
You seem, like I said, I don't want to keep hammering the point about it. I don't think it's fake, but like she seems like all over the place, even trying to describe this. It's like, oh yeah, it's online because COVID. It's like I know plenty of people who like are seeing psychologists and therapists and all in person. Like I think that's a weird excuse. Especially it's like this is like I'm sorry, like I'm still can't get past the fact that this is her third psychologist. She has 3 psychologists currently personally dealing with her that apparently she is paying all separately. I guess she's paying for them all separately because she's claiming insurance isn't covering any of this. So like, how much must she be spending? Like, how much must she be actually spending on this to pay, like, you know, for her weight loss clinic or surgeon, dietitians, 3 psychologists, everything like that.
So she's so needy. Through my whole therapy, she was crawling on me. She was a parrot. It was so cute.
Maybe you shouldn't have had her in the room with you whilst you're doing that then. Because, like, surely it's something you should be focusing on, and you can't even focus on doing, like, a bullshit YouTube video without constantly, like, being weird about it. Like, maybe you shouldn't have had her in when you're doing your therapy. Like, it sounds like that's very important, something you should be entirely focusing on.
Knew Mama needed her. Yeah, I was crying. We talked about a lot of serious topics already, and he is planning on giving me some goals to do. Well, he did give me those goals, but we might talk more about what the goals are next appointment. But as of right now,
what? He's given me goals. Well, he has, but we're going to talk about that. It's like, what does that mean? Are you already like overruling him and saying the goals aren't achievable? Like, I don't know why. That's such a weird way. He's given me goals, but you know, he has. But we'll talk about that. It makes it sound like you're going to tell him. It's like, nope, these are not good. I'm not going to do them.
We want to regulate emotions, and I just
what a goal. What a goal.
Emotional person, like just.
Yeah. I haven't noticed since you mentioned crying 17 times during this video alone because you really want to hammer in, guys. I was so sad. It's so hard for me, guys. I'm such a poor victim here. I was crying. What goal is that? Regulate emotions. That just seems like it doesn't feel like a goal. That feels like an end result. It doesn't feel like a goal. You know, that feels like at the very end of this process, you should be able to do this. If she's saying it's like a goal, like, you know, it's like I don't know, for like next week, it feels like it's kind of a weird way to put it. It just kind of feels like a nebulous term as well. For like, it's like, okay, well, you've been doing, what is it? How long did she say like that she'd been doing like therapy for? It's something ridiculous, like, I don't know, 20 plus years or something like that. And it's just like, okay, well, we're going to work on you regulating your emotions. Like, at this point, can you really trust her to do that herself if she can't regulate her emotions by this point in her life?
Constantly. My desk is up right now, so it's blocking like good lighting. So we're sitting under my desk. Hello. Some other goals is...
Why is your desk like so high up? That just seems kind of weird. Also, weren't you like gushing about that, like the wee lamp you attached to the top of your camera? Weren't you gushing about that? Where'd that go? I just maybe just get rid of the cat. I'm sorry, just for because like you're trying to deliver like important, serious, apparent information here, and you're like, oh, there's Wordles. Well, Wordles. Oh, there's Wordle's tail, guys. By the way, my desk is up. It's like, maybe just like deliver the information you try to deliver.
Processing trauma. That's a big one.
Wow.
I cried for that for sure.
I cried for that. Did you cry for that? I didn't know. You just seem like a stoic person who never cries. These are like the most nebulous things I've ever heard. Like, these are the most nebulous things I've ever heard. It's like, oh, be better with trauma. Oh, be better with your emotions. It's like, oh, wow, really? What a high bar we're setting here. This is so fucking dumb.
Loving my body more, having a better relationship with my body and food.
Wow,
Those are
really?
some other goals, as well as coping skills.
Wow, really? God, it's almost like you picked like the most basic stuff in the world. It doesn't mean anything. It all is like the most nebulous, vacuous fucking terms ever. If she's trying to convince me like this is real, just being like, oh yeah, they're going to talk about, you know, like coping and, you know, like dealing with trauma and you know, stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, it's like the most basic bitch stuff in the entire world. It's not even interesting to talk about because it is so like, oh really, is that it? Oh, okay. Is this it? Is this all we have? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can't remember the other ones off the top of my head, but that is my first update from session number 1 of 12.
It was a nothing update.
After 12, I might still want to keep seeing him, obviously. Like, we'll see how that goes. I just know that for weight loss surgery, they just need me to see the therapist 12 times. So, yeah. first time.
That even just seems like a weird restriction, because originally I was like, maybe does Amber just have is 12 Amber's favorite number? Someone who knows more about Amber than me, is 12 Amber's favorite number? Because it's like, oh yeah, they told me I have to wait 12 months before I could have this. Oh well, they changed their mind. I just need 12 therapy sessions. Why 12 therapy sessions? Like, 12 therapy sessions doesn't guarantee like you'll be fixed or changed or anything like that. It's just like an arbitrary number. Some people would feel better after 2 therapy sessions. Some people probably feel better after 1. There's some people who would need 5 years of therapy, like just someone like her who's been doing this for like 25 years already in therapy and psychology and everything like that, and it's like, yeah, I get to just do 12 sessions, it's be grand. Yeah, do you want to do it in a week? You can do like 12 in a week if you want to. Yeah, well, whatever, we don't care, just do loads, just do as many as you want as soon as you want. It just feels really weird that this is now the new restriction.
Is completed. Look at this baby.
Please, I don't want to see you from this angle. Stop it. Obsession? Stop it.
Huh?
What is obsession? You're like a beanbag. You're like a beanbag. A small dog would lie on you and sleep on you if they could. Like, I'm sorry, I don't need to see you from this angle, please. It's like unsightly and unsavory.
She knows when I'm like super emotional.
That
might be it. But
yeah, the thing is, Amber doesn't come even across slightly as being emotional during this whole thing. I was like, oh yeah, if someone has to repeatedly tell you something, then just know that they're drumming into your head because it's the manipulation tactic, guys. It's like, guys, I'm so emotional right now. I might not look it. My makeup's not smeared or anything like that, but I am so emotional right now, guys. I cried, guys. I'm so emotional right now because I cried, guys. It's like, okay, we get it. You're really trying to hammer it into her head. It's just fucking false. Stop it.
I want to document every session I have and how I feel afterwards. I feel good. It felt good to talk, to cry, to not be judged.
To cry. Guys, to cry? Have I mentioned to cry? Have I mentioned cry? Have I cried? Have I cried? Have I cried? Have I cried that I cried? That I cried? I cried when I cried. Okay, Amber, we get it. We get it. You've got nothing to say about this. Once again, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say probably fake therapy appointment, because I'm sorry, they've got nothing to say about it. There's nothing to say. We talked about some stuff. I cried. Yeah, I cried. Did I mention I cried? It's like, yeah, okay.
To not feel any really like negative emotion. Like, it just felt, I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, I'm gonna go eat something because I'm actually really hungry. I haven't ate today. Rarity, she's obsessed with me. Are you guys ever trying to make scrambled eggs and then you decide halfway through that you're gonna make an omelet instead?
No. There you go. I think I've answered for ever. No, I've never ever. No, that's never happened to me. That's never happened to me because it's like it's very different pans I would use. It's just very different techniques. Never got there. It's a pretty well done omelet as well from the looks of it as well. Looks like you had the heat on there a wee bit too high.
That's what I decided upon.
Yeah.
So this omelet is literally just 2 eggs.
Disgusting.
Some cut up jalapeno.
It looks disgusting. It looks so dry. Oh, it looks so dry. That's disgusting looking. Bro, you had the heat on way too much. Even for making scrambled eggs in particular, you had the heat on way too much.
Some pepper jack cheese. And a little bit of chicken.
Is she using a plastic fork again? She hates the earth. She really hates the earth. She absolutely hates the earth. Is she like a spiteful person? Like, does she hate the planet and blame it for her being fat or something like that? She's like, you know what? If I can't enjoy going outside, I'm going to make sure no one else in 50 years can enjoy going outside. I'm going to drink fucking 300 plastic water bottles a day, and I'm going to eat plastic cutlery and use plastic straws.
It's good.
Oh my god.
Also put some hot sauce on top.
Okay. Is this just feeder content?
Jalapeno and pepper jack cheese in eggs. It's so good.
Is this just feeder content? Is this genuinely just feeder content? No, is she like copying Foodie Beauty here? Like, this is like when she was eating like the spam and she was just like horsing it into her. Was it her spam? I think it was the spam she was eating. And she was just like horsing it into her mouth. Absolutely horse. It's just like she hadn't even finished chewing the first bite and she had 2 more spoonfuls in. Like, this seems odd. Like, I don't need to see you like stare into the camera as you like deep throat a fucking plastic fork. I don't need that in my life. That's why it feels like this is kind of deliberate.
All right, you guys, it is time to do some cleaning.
Oh,
I'm starting off with the dishes.
Why did you wipe the camera right after doing that? Like, thanks. My ears didn't need that noise.
We do have a dishwasher, but I prefer hand clean dishes.
Sure. Okay. I don't know why, I'm staring at this because she looks so uncomfortable doing it. That it's like, guys, I just love cleaning my dishes by hand, guys. Yeah, I love it. With this filthy tap water, you know, the filthy tap water that's contaminated with worms and lice and everything like that. And that's why I can't drink it, but I'll wash my stuff in it. Like, okay, if you're that OCD, wouldn't you just get, like, I don't know, purified bottled water or something like that to wash your dishes in? She just looks so awkward doing it. She really does. But maybe it's because she's so short and kind of so fat, and it's hard to get her to get to the counter.
Alrighty, so now we have a clean sink, just how I like it. Okay, next.
Oh, thank God. Clean with me. Are we gonna get to see her clean this? Why is there just a toilet roll thing just lying there? That's because that one's been gone through for quite a while. That's like a half done one. So that's been sitting there for quite a while. Amber, you're lying to me when you say you like things to be nice and clean. This is so silly.
I'm about to clean my bathroom sink. Yes, this is an area that I have to keep a little bit more tidied because I'm using it constantly. So it is a constant clean me escapade.
So you got those two out there already, but why did you take that one out to use it when you've got two out there already? That just was kind of weird. It just feels like I'm sorry, this clean with me thing is like, it's so nothing. It's like, oh, I had to really work to keep this clean, guys. It's like, wait, everything you're doing is just putting away stuff that you had clearly gotten out for like this morning's getting ready and getting cleaned up. When you're done with it, when you're using it that morning, could you just not have put it back in the cupboard like immediately instead of leaving it like in a pile here? Like once again, it feels like when she was redecorating here, and it just felt like she had just grabbed a bunch of stuff and just chucked it all in a pile so she could go like, wow, guys, look at the before and after, guys, it's incredible. It feels like she's just done that again, just grabbed a bunch of just random stuff from cupboards and just chucked it here in a little pile so she'd have something to clean up. So she could be, guys, look how clean I am. I love cleaning. I am such a cleaner.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I'm just gonna spray. It's just with some Method. Method is my favorite cleaner. Paper towels. Scrub a dub.
She looks so much heavier. Also, paper towels. I know a lot of people use paper towels, but like she's got like a microfiber cloth or something like that. They're just like so much better, and you can reuse them. I don't know. I find paper towels to be kind of wasteful.
In the tub. Okay, so to finish up my sink, I am choosing another hand soap. You guys, I have hand soaps for the winter, for autumn. We're in spring. You're the one. Autumn. Mahogany teakwood is one of my most favorite smells. I also really like the champagne toast.
Amber, tell me again how you're not a hoarder. Please just tell me in your own words how you're not a hoarder in any way. Like, Jesus, this is a bit much. I saw people who were stockpiling at the start of COVID who bought less than this.
We have mango, Mai Tai, and mahogany coconut. All right, process of elimination is autumns and winters, and you are the one. I'm not going to do these.
Okay.
I forgot. I also have passion fruit and banana flower, and then island margarita. So those are also some options. So I'm going to say no to champagne toast, no to these, no to these. So mahogany teakwood or mahogany coconut. I'm going to do this one because the packaging is so cute.
It's literally, they're all like they all look the same. They all look exactly the same.
There we go. She is open. And she is ready to be in use. Now we have a clean sink. Okay, you guys, so what's a vlog without a little P.O. Box time?
A happy vlog, a vlog where I feel fulfilled and enjoy myself. Probably a vlog like that, because like PO box is generally awful. Like I know it's an insane PO box gift, and I saw a bunch of people like mention it's like an insane gift, but I don't know what it is. So like my reaction will be genuine. But I've heard people say this is kind of crazy and whoa, who sent her this and stuff like that. So I guess let's just go for it. I'm not going to show you the other ones because she got 3 letters and they're just like, thanks for the letters. It's just, yeah.
And it is a book. There's also a letter, so let me read that. So the person who actually wrote this is the one who sent it to me. It's called Machine... What is it?
Oh my god, another fucking advert. That's my entire reaction to this stuff now. But this better not be the insane PO box. It's just another advert. Oh, the person who wrote this sent it to me. It looks like nothing Amberlynn will ever be interested in by the cover alone. Judge a book by its cover right here. It's just an advert. It's just a fucking another advert. Okay.
Machine to Man. It's a novel by Bode. Wow. An actual author sent me a book. Now that is pretty freaking great. I am super excited to read it. So thank you so much.
You're never going to read it.
One more package is this Amazon package. And in here we have... There is no note. It's this box of some sort. I have no idea what's in it. It says For Love.
Oh my god. We've got the Vlogmas face, guys. We've got the Vlogmas face. It's like the soy face, but like even fatter. Oh god. Okay. I still don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. I don't know what For Love is.
Oh my god. I think I know what this is. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? Might actually use this tonight. Wait, I'm low-key so excited.
Oh god, this better not be a fucking dildo or something like that. If it's a dildo, I'm just done. The stream will end. The video's just gonna do a hard cut if it turns out to be a fucking baldo or a dildo or something like that.
This was sent from Amazon, so... I didn't know they had things like this on Amazon. Am I allowed to show this on camera?
I hope not.
I
don't need to see any of those teeth, thanks.
Alexa, are you allowed to show dildos on YouTube? She didn't even want to answer the question. She said, "Brr." Let me Google it.
Oh god.
Baby, look at this. Do you guys want me to draw it for you?
No. What is this? This is kind of a bit weird. Because like I'm like 50-50 split in my head of like, so did she send this to herself for like, look how funny this is, look how interesting this is to get people to talk about it, or like I don't know, like did someone genuinely send her this and it's just kind of weird, just kind of weird if you did.
This is bringing back memories. This is what his peen looked like. Wait, I'm gonna draw it for you guys. So
yeah, I'm just gonna say dildos really aren't that funny. I'm sorry, like dildos really aren't that funny. I was really hoping for something a lot more interesting with Insane PO Box. Get dildos really a dildo's like a dildo. It's just like, okay, it's cool, I guess. Whatever. It's not like wheezing laughter.
It has a little suction cup part, and then that looks like that, and then the balls hang like so.
Oh, it's a baldo.
And then
okay.
It's like ripply. And then there's like the mushroom effect with like the veins. She's about yay long.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh. And it feels like flesh.
You're really fucking. You're drawing this out. You're drawing this out a lot. It's not nearly funny enough for like the however many minutes we've dedicated to this so far.
It moves like flesh, baby. Okay, you guys, so it is time to do...
That was just pain. It wasn't even funny. I was just sitting there like, come on, really? Is this all we got? Is this... Oh, I was hoping for something really funny or interesting or something like that, but it's like, it's a dildo, I guess. It's like, oh, is that it? Is that all we... Okay, that's all we got. God damn it. I was really hoping for something funny. And she drew it as well and didn't show us it, I guess, which, okay.
Some voice memos because
oh god, I forgot about these.
Last time we did it, and
the question of today's.
You guys actually liked it. It's a step up from typical comment of the day, question of the day, Q&A.
Is it a step
up? I
up?
feel like I am being interviewed by you. So
I love she's got these like it's like a catchphrase. It's like, I feel like I'm being interviewed by you. and then like the thing pops up. It's just like, bro, it's literally just instead of someone reading a tweet or an Instagram message, it's just someone's voice. Like I don't know, I don't really think it's that different. I can't even remember any of the questions we got for the last one to see if they're any more interesting than like, you know, the legendary. What was your favorite color?
Yes, I actually do not listen to these until I'm filming because I want it to be as authentic as possible.
Sure, I see. This just feels like troll baiting again. It really feels like this is her trying to troll bait again, kind of like she did with the PO box when she first opened it. When she was just going like, "Oh, anything you send will get shown," you know. Oh, yeah, and then someone sent like the apparently sent her like the pads, and she showed them. You know, like it just feels like she's trying to bait people into giving like a negative reaction because, well, one, it helps her victim complex in general. Two, it's content for her, and it's kind of like proves her point for like her tiny fan base, like the actual tiny amount of people who actually like her, because then she can point at these things and go like, see, look at this, I was trying to do a nice fun thing and I asked people to ask me questions and then they called me a fat cow. Look how evil these people are. It's kind of like what like Boogie and Foodie Beauty and all these people kind of do all the time.
And I want you guys to see my reaction. I post on Instagram on Hi, I'm Bambi, where you can send me a voice memo. It has to be less than 30 seconds. You guys can find my other social media down in the description box below. I'm also back on Cameo, so if you want a personalized voice message video situation, that's where you can find me. All right, so let's do this.
I just wanted to say that I love you. You're amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, and just thank you for being who you are. And being around for so long, and I can't wait to see.
Ma'am, this doesn't sound like a question. Ma'am, can you get the fuck off your soapbox and ask a fucking question?
The next chapter in your life, maybe.
No one cares.
Who knows? Okay, I love you. Bye.
Oh, see, that was so freaking sweet. Thank you.
Was it? It just sounded like unbearable cringe. Like I couldn't get past the noise of my asshole literally crawling even deeper up inside me as it swallowed my whole. I just heard like my washing machine's going boogaloo in there. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's just going off.
Thank you so much. You know exactly who you are. I'm not going to give like usernames or anything like that, but I love you too. I know we've talked in the past. And yeah, you've always been such a sweetheart. So thank you.
Cringe. That was just, it's cringe. If you talked in the past and your whole thing is like ass patting Amber, then you're just a really cringe person in my opinion. That was just lame. Like why even include this? This is meant to be like comments and I'm being interviewed by you guys. I don't know many interviews which say, just so you know, you're lovely and amazing and you're the best person ever and you're so cool and you're so amazing, you're so amazing, you're so amazing. Like, you're so amazing, you're so cool. It's like, okay, that's just cringe. Like, I even as, if I was in Amber's position and, like, receiving stuff like that, I'd be like, okay, cool, I guess. Like, okay, it's weird.
Thank you. Alrighty, here's another.
Hello. I wanted to know what you see.
This is she's already asked the question. Move, bitch. Get to the back of the line again. This woman's already asked the question, hasn't she? She was. I remember her voice.
Think about your new French support, and have you seen the video of Aline Dessine?
First of all, love your accent, and yes, I have watched the videos.
I bet you haven't.
The support that I've been getting.
I'm sorry, I bet you haven't. Aren't they in French? Aren't they like actually fully in French? I really doubt Amber sat down and just watched like, especially when she says she can't watch more than a minute at a time of a YouTube video. There's no way she sat down and watched like what 2 or 3 videos like now, like totaling like I don't know like 40, 50 minutes plus. I don't know. I don't even remember. I never looked at them myself. Of like a French video that she doesn't understand. There's no way.
From the French has honestly meant so much to me, and I appreciate the YouTuber who decided to not be part of a hate mob and to think for herself.
You only think for yourself if you come to the conclusion I'm a good person. That's the only way you're ever thinking for yourself. You're not part of the hate mob. It's because you're a good person. Fuck off. Fuck off. Amber. Anyone who thinks you're a bad person, they're just part of a mob and they're evil and they're horrible people. No one's ever right about you apart from the people who are nice.
I appreciate her. I've talked to her actually in private after I saw the videos. I appreciate all my supporters.
Hi, Amberlynn. I was just wondering if you could tell us what your favorite...
Time out.
Yeah, maybe could you just not record this on the fucking treadmill? Could you, like, this just feels like you're flexing on Amber right now.
Low-key sounds like you're on a treadmill right now, so I'm gonna take a guess and say that you...
Amber, you don't even pretend you know what a treadmill sounds like. Come on, let's all be honest with you here. Don't fucking lie to me here.
You are?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack are right now. and how it compares to maybe your favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack of, let's say, like a year ago. Love your videos. Bye.
Aw, that was actually such a good question. So I think
it was a better question than we usually get. You know what? I'm going to be honest. It's a better question we usually get. However, it is like once again, what's your favorite food? Like fucking question.
You're trying to ask, from what I understand, is like, because I am a little bit healthier now compared to like me at my worst.
Clearly,
what is my favorite meal?
Fucking clearly, guys. Can you not look and just see that? Why is she trying to be like? Well, from what I understand, it's like it wasn't a very direct, and she's just like, "What's your favorite like dinner, lunch, and breakfast?" Now compared to like, a year ago when you were less healthy, it wasn't that, like directly what the woman said. It's not even like, well, I interpret this as once I go through the math and break it down to X equals Y, I think you actually mean this. It's like, no, she literally just said it, bro. So guys, back. Just needed to quickly go answer the door. Let us get back into this amazing question.
What were my favorite meals then versus now? Breakfast then. And by then, I'm going to say back in 2019. I know you said a year ago, but a year ago, I feel like I was kind of eating the same things to an extent. So I'm just...
If it's been one full year of you eating so incredibly healthy, apparently, why haven't you lost any weight? It's all the little lies like add up for me, and it's because people, like I said, have asked me before, well, why'd you get into Amberlynn Reid? How'd you get into Amberlynn Reid? I find liars and manipulators very interesting and quite funny, because especially bad liars, because they're the funniest of all, because you can laugh at their bad lies. I just don't see the point in being like, well, okay, actually, I'm going to push it back to 2019, because really last year I was eating just as healthy as I am now. I'm doing really well. It's just like, but you're not. You're just not. It just seems like such a weird addition why you couldn't just answer the question, but you had to add that little extra thing in to give yourself a wee pat on the ass whilst you're answering the question.
I'm going to go based off like 2019. I didn't really have breakfast, I'm not going to lie. But if I did, I loved me a good like McDonald's hash brown, so I would order like 3 of those and then like 3 of the breakfast burritos from there. Now I literally, it's super simple. I like to just have some eggs, like kind of what I showed in this video. Eggs is so standard and so easy. I don't like thinking too hard about what I'm gonna eat. So as for lunch, 2018, a Chinese buffet. Like I'd go there a lot. Now my lunches are very similar to like my dinners. I like brown rice, quinoa, broccoli, which I try to do like Chinese style by adding some like soy sauce, sesame seeds. So
I don't like to think too much about my food, and then she goes into this like how for every lunchtime meal she makes like a big quinoa brown rice grain salad thing that has all these different styles and all these different things in it. It's just like, okay, cool. I don't know. It's just like the biggest problem with her answering the question is that this is the kind of stuff that people already don't believe her to do. It's kind of like when she did that what I eat in a day thing, and she calculated her calories, and I think she came out to like 800 calories, something like that. I can't remember exactly. And people are like, no, Amber, just no, just stop it, just no. No one believes you. No one believes is what you eat per day, because if you did, you would have burnt so much fat, and no one believes you do it. But then when she answers this question, she of course says, well, guys, I have a quinoa salad for lunch, and I have 2 eggs for breakfast. It's like, no, you don't. Stop it. You don't. You'd be losing so much weight if you did. So that's why, like, whilst the question could have potentially been interesting, but it's mainly interesting to see what she remembers herself eating from back then. Like, for what she eats now, it's like, I don't believe it. Especially if you're trying to pretend that you ate the same a year ago. Then it's like you would have lost so much weight.
Sriracha scallions with protein, chicken sausage, ground turkey. As for dinners in 2019, very the same, like Chinese buffet or like going out for like Mexican food. I didn't really cook at home. Now I do. And my answer is the same. I really like making bowls with obviously the bottom base. It's a healthier carb. Brown rice is a good one.
I don't think I've ever seen her eat brown rice. Like, I mean, at least anytime I've seen her eat rice recently, it's always been white rice, which is like fine. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Amber is not the type of person who needs to be like, well, I try and eat brown rice because it's healthier than white rice. It's just like, bro, you're like nearly 600 pounds. You're nearly 600 pounds. The what type of rice you're eating doesn't even matter. It's not even in the same zip code. It doesn't matter. Like, you need to eat less calories and just be healthier. Being like, oh, well, I've decided to have brown rice or multigrain rice or whole wheat white rice or some bullshit like that. I don't know. As opposed to white rice is better because it's slightly healthier. It's like, bro, like, you're not the type of person who needs to be like focused in on like the micro macros things. I bet she's the type of person who does that when she does like keto. It's like, guys, I gotta make sure my macros are all in line. It's like, no, you don't. You just need to lose weight. I'm sorry. I just find it so silly that it's like the lie thing I said again, where she's like adding that extra thing. It's like, well, it's like, oh, when I have it, I make sure that the base of it is a healthy carbohydrate, like brown rice. It's just like you're just adding too many layers here that it makes it just like, it's hard to believe any of it.
And then with meat, sometimes I'll do like taco bowls, an Indian bowl that I actually recently did, and for my base I used chickpeas instead of like a brown rice.
Okay, sure.
Favorite snacks: hot Cheetos, Pringles, chocolate, candy bars, things like that. And now I'm trying my hardest not to snack, but like when I do, it's more so like a protein bar.
Aren't you meant to be eating 5 meals a day? Did you forget that? Did you drop that storyline? Like, this was like something she did for the weight loss surgery thing, like that eating a day thing, where she's like, I have to eat 5 meals a day, but they have to be very small meals. And we've totally forgotten about that again, I guess. I try not to snack. Well, you were meant to. That was part of your weight loss surgery preparation. You were meant to snack. You were meant to have 2 things a day that were like small snacks. That's like what you told us. Ah, God, she's just forgotten her storyline already, and it just kind of makes it a whole bit silly, a wee bit silly.
Or protein shake. So yeah, that is my answer. I'm gonna do one more.
That is your lie. I'm sorry. Guys, does anyone look at her? Look at her standing there doing those dishes earlier on, where people are genuinely believing that she has put on weight because she looks so bad recently. And it's like, what do you eat right now? Well, guys, I have 2 eggs for breakfast, a bowl of quinoa for lunch. I try not to snack at all, but I might, maybe once a week I'll have a protein bar, and then for dinner I will generally have like some rice with some meat and some like avocado. Guys, that's what I would eat in a day. Now it's like, no, you don't. Stop it. You don't look like that eating that. It's just really as simple as that. It's why the lie is just so weird. It's just like, bro, you are visibly like over 500 pounds. And you're sitting there trying to claim that you have like 800 calories a day. It's like, just can we just not do this, please? That's so silly.
Hey, Amber, shout out from a fellow Lexingtonian here. I was just
Lexingtonian. That is a weird name. Lexingtonian. That's such an odd way to say that, but I guess it makes sense. Like, but it's weird. Also, it's just weird to hear like a male voice. Like, to be blunt, it's really weird to hear a male voice.
Wondering, what is your girlfriend's favorite thing that you make for her? I know my boyfriend really enjoys when I make this chicken lasagna. So I was just curious.
Ooh.
Hope you're doing well.
I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, let me think. I'm gonna say chili, and that is.
I've seen your chili. No one enjoys your chili. I've seen your chili. Chili is disgusting. I've seen. That was on one of my subscriber special, my live streams that I did. We watched you make chili, and it was the wateriest, grossest looking shit I have ever fucking seen.
It's like my most desired meal. Like whenever someone wants me to cook for them, they usually say, make your chili. So I'm going to go with that.
No.
I'm actually going to end this video.
It's my point where I say, why lie about the most blatant stuff? Her chili is disgusting. Her chili being disgusting seems to be like a running joke in the community. When I was talking about it in a live stream, everyone was talking about the chili. I was just like, why bring that up? It feels like you're just coping so hard. It's like everyone loves my chili. You guys just don't know, but everyone loves my chili. It's like, okay, sure, Amber. God, let's finish this.
You guys did enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one.
Bye. I don't even know how I feel about that, because the cleaning with me thing was just like weird and awkward and pointless. The therapy thing was like the most non-update that has ever happened. My food then and now, it was interesting to see that you're still lying to yourself and everyone, I guess. The insane P.O. Box gift was awful and just really boring. Yeah, I'm not overly fussed on it. So, yeah. I just want to thank my patrons here. As White, Haley, Blake D. I'm just saying absolutely massive thanks so much for donating and subscribing. Everything I got, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.